Hello, my name is Lemicia Cook. I am a 7th and 8th grade science teacher at Ramey Junior High in Fayetteville, Arkansas. What Strive has taught me is that no matter what is being taught, as far as science, technology, engineering, math, English, social studies, those STEM skills are included in our everyday soft skills. To improve workmanship, we have to improve the basics. And by basics, I mean those basic soft skills. My experience at Meeks Design Center and Lumber Company, I met with several people with different careers and positions within the Meeks Lumber Company in Springdale, Arkansas. The first career that I met with was the estimator, which they take a simple design or a very in-depth design from a designer or an architect, and they actually estimate how much lumber will need to be used to support that building or to build that building. Then I spoke with the salesperson and how they print out invoices and how lumber and materials can be exchanged if they are in good shape, but they cannot be returned. Then I met with lumber pullers, the delivery driver, flooring, and cabinets. The pictures that I have were visiting a job site, so I got to see the lumber puller pull that lumber, and then I got to ride with the delivery driver to take it to an actual job site and see how they unloaded at a job site. I also got to see flooring and cabinetry. I got to go with a sales woman who went to a house to check on that had got new flooring and new cabinets put in. An overview of my curriculum. My standard was to plan an investigation to provide evidence that the change in an object's motion depends on forces on the object and the mass of the object. So we went over Newton's second law, which is F equals ma, force equals mass times acceleration. I had the students go through background knowledge of what Newton's second law is. Then they researched the careers. I had them do that last, but I should have had them do it first. They drew blueprints. They ended up building the house, so they had to have an invoice. They had a price list, and every time they needed more materials, they had to add that to the invoice, and they had a budget of $14,000. So this got them to connect with those STEM skills: communication, collaboration. The impact that it had on my students, they got to research the careers and then perform the actual job. These are my assessment scores. So my students increased the first goal, which was the equation, using it accurately to 90%, from 68% to 94%. Then they increased from 62% to 100% of knowing exactly what STEM meant. And then they went from 61% to 84% on being able to verbally or write the explanation of the mathematical relationship between force, mass, and acceleration. This improved their communication skills, working in groups, collaboration, and it also helped to improve simple mathematic equations and using a measuring tape, a ruler, and also coming up with their own ideas as far as drawing a blueprint. Teacher impact. So again, I was told several times that communication, collaboration, math skills, simple email usage, and being teachable were the skills that were needed. And I thought, although I'm a science teacher, it's really important to teach these basic skills so that my students are not only prepared for a career in STEM, but a career in any field because of those soft skills that needed to be developed. And in my classroom, it helped them communicate better, work collaboratively more efficiently, and it helped them to brainstorm and develop their own ideas through research and exploration instead of just asking me for an answer or looking for a direct answer elsewhere. So overall, I feel Strive has made a great impact to my classroom just based on the projects that we have lined up for the rest of the year. Thank you.